Reach out and touch someone.
There was an investor meeting today, and Sony wants to reach out and touch 1 billion gamers. And we've heard that same sentiment from Microsoft and Phil Spencer, albeit to the tune of 3 billion gamers. Now, I personally don't think that the plethora of mobile gamers out there who played Candy Crush, Solitaire, and whatever else on their phones are willing to play Gears of War and Halo simply because now they're available through xCloud. I don't think those people are just going to all of a sudden be the type of gamer that plays those type of games. But Sony wants to reach 1 billion gamers, but they don't mention gamers specifically. They mention people who are on devices and who are using things like Hulu and Disney Plus. They mentioned their recent partnerships to the investors with Disney and Hulu through the streaming services, but those people are still going to have to access those streaming services, and they want those people to do that on Sony devices, a la televisions, and of course, the PlayStation video game console. They mentioned to investors how they recently strengthened PlayStation Now, and streaming went from 720p to 1080p. I'm assuming thanks to the partnership with Microsoft and using those Azure servers to bump up that bandwidth and resolution. But I still don't know if streaming and just the idea of consumers migrating towards streaming in the the hardcore space, console gamers are always going to want to play on console, and the best way to play any game at any time is natively, not streamed. And then you have those 1 billion to 3 billion people out there who I just don't think are all of a sudden going to say, well, I'm playing Candy Crush on my phone, but here's this xCloud app. Let me just play Gears of War with touch controls. Let me get into a really hardcore RPG like Elder Scrolls or Outer Worlds. I just don't think that's going to happen. But Sony's trying to take a more holistic approach where they're targeting everyone, not just gamers. And they mention, their televisions. Maybe people will access their network and use things like the streaming services that they partnered with in addition to gaming. But I still don't think that they're going to reach 1 billion people. And I don't think Microsoft's going to reach 3 billion people. But I do think that if those apps, that streaming ability is available, I can't say that no one's going to try it. And I certainly can't say that no one's going to continue to use it. But I just don't think that large audience of 3 billion people out there who own phones and who own tablets, I don't think they're all just, this market that's waiting to be cultivated into hardcore gamers. I just don't see that happening. But let me know what you think about this investor meeting in the comment section below. It looks like Sony's trying to flesh out their PlayStation Now and their PlayStation Plus services. PlayStation Now, in particular, recently added the ability to download your games as well as stream them. I think that they need to get a lot more of their older content in that service downloadable. There's no reason why you shouldn't be able to play PlayStation 3 games natively in PlayStation Now, download them or stream them. PlayStation 2 had a lot of great exclusive games from Sony. And of course, all those PlayStation 1 classic hits, they should all be there. And I'm not sure why they are. I know that there's a problem with the cell processor. Going from cell processor to x86 architecture is a pain in the ass for a lot of developers. And it's hard to get those PlayStation 3 games to work. But there are people who have already done that. There are hobbyists out there who have emulated PlayStation 3 on PC. So there's no reason why it can't be done. And it should be done. And if they're serious about reaching 1 billion people, just like Microsoft is, the one thing that you need is a lot of great content. And that's the way to do it. So let me know what you think about Sony's investor call, what they've said, what they want to do. They also mentioned that by the end of the year, they plan to sell almost 15 million PlayStation 5s, and they are on track to do that. The PlayStation 5 obviously is the most popular next generation console so far. Everybody wants one. Everyone's looking for one. They've already sold close to 8 million, and that's with a shortage. They already have outsold the PlayStation 4 up to this point in its life cycle when you compare the PlayStation 4 and the PlayStation 5 months on the market. So they're looking to reach 1 billion. Microsoft's looking to reach 3 billion. How many do you think that either of them can reach realistically with streaming? Let me know in the comment section below. How about liking and subscribing and sharing this video out on your favorite social media platform of choice so that I can grow the channel? We can grow together. Wait a minute. Pause. Anyway, thanks for watching.